If you're already booked on Carnival Venezia, check out our 6 tips for the best way to get to and from Port Canaveral. Carnival Venezia started her life at sea under Carnival's sister brand of Costa Cruises. Known for offering Italian hospitality, this Costa ship was transferred to Carnival and after an extensive remodel, now offers Carnival guest favorite fun ship amenities with a twist. Carnival Venezia sails seasonal 3 to 14 night Bahamas and Caribbean cruises from Port Canaveral, some featuring a stop at Carnival's exclusive port of Celebration Key on Grand Bahama Island. Now here's 6 tips to get you to your cruise on board Carnival Venezia in the easiest and most stress-free way. Although there are other area airports serving Port Canaveral, Orlando Airport is our highly recommended choice. Located 45 miles from your Carnival Venezia cruise terminal, it still has the shortest travel time with its direct highway access. Orlando Airport will also offer the most airline and flight scheduling options and a wider selection of nearby hotels. Here's a bonus tip. If you plan to fly in the same day as your cruise, select a flight that will arrive prior to 11:30 a.m. This will ensure that you have enough time to get to Port Canaveral. With unforeseen delays being a common part of air travel, embarkation day flight arrivals can put you at risk of missing your cruise. When you plan to arrive the day before Carnival Venezia sets sail, you'll have a more stress-free start to your cruise. GoPort's Fly Snooze cruise packages make getting there easier and are a top choice for Port Canaveral cruisers. You'll be able to choose from various brand name hotel options such as Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, La Quinta, Best Western and more, with the convenience of airport transportation and cruise transfers included. If you do opt to fly into the Sanford or Melbourne airports, you'll be pleased to know that GoPort also offers select Fly Snooze cruise packages for cruisers flying into these airports as well. If you're arriving the day of your cruise, figure out in advance how you're going to get to Carnival Venezia. With Port Canaveral being a good distance from Orlando Airport, planning on taxis, rental cars, or rideshare services can be expensive with surge pricing, unpredictable, or have limited luggage capacity. Instead, use the most reliable and convenient way to travel between the Orlando Airport and Port Canaveral by booking pre-arranged shuttle transfers. With a company like GoPort, you can purchase the same transportation as your cruise line for less. Already have a hotel booked? You can also reserve cruise transfers to Port Canaveral from all hotels near the Orlando Airport. Staying at a nearby Orlando Airport hotel is the best option when cruising from Port Canaveral on Carnival Venezia. Relax in your room just minutes after a long flight and save the trip to the port for the morning of your cruise to avoid paying a premium. Additionally, for late flight arrivals, you'll have the convenience of Orlando restaurants being open late and plenty of shops close by to pick up any last-minute essentials. The process of disembarkation from Carnival Venezia typically starts at 7 a.m. and runs through 10 a.m. Once outside the cruise terminal, the return transfer back to the Orlando Airport can take about an hour depending on traffic. It's recommended to arrive 3 hours before your scheduled departure, so book an afternoon flight, giving yourself enough time for any possible delays. With several other ships likely in port at the same time, disembarking Carnival Venezia early is key for a smooth departure from Port Canaveral. Carnival Cruise Line offers self-assist departure for guests carrying off their own luggage, allowing cruisers to be some of the first to disembark once customs has cleared the ship. Self-assist walk-off travelers will avoid long lines getting off the ship and beat heavy traffic exiting the port. For a complete list of these tips, check out our blog post linked in the video's description. There's loads of Carnival fun Italian style awaiting you on board Carnival Venezia. With a selection of brand name hotels and reliable transportation providers, take the stress out of getting to and returning from your cruise and just go port it.